Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Space, where today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on episodes 5 and 6 of Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Once again, I'm very excited to talk about this, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Actually, before we do, if you haven't seen Hazbin Hotel, or are planning to watch it in the future, then do not watch this video, because it will contain lots of spoilers for the entire show. So, like we've done the past few times, we're going to start off with a quick recap of the episodes, before then getting into my thoughts. So in episode 5, Vox hosts a resist ceremony to all of the Pride Ring. However, Vaggie tells Lucifer that Vox is giving Charlie trouble, so he goes down to threaten Vox, which goes about as well as you'd expect. Then, Heaven comes down to apologise for the exterminations, which Vox once again paints in a bad light to all of hell. Then, Charlie falls out with Vaggie and Lucifer for making her life harder. Then, in episode 6, Vox convinces Carmilla Carmine to make the weapons for his war. Husk leaves the hotel and goes to a bar where he drinks and gambles. Meanwhile, the three Vs seem to have some tension between them, and Vox ends up kidnapping Angel. And at the hotel, Charlie and Vaggie are still arguing about the ceremony. However, they find themselves again through a song. There's a lot, I know. So let's start with episode 5. So it is really cool to see Vox actually continuing his plan to take over Heaven, because he came up with it in episode 1, and we haven't heard of it since. So it's great to see his plan is still happening and in motion. I really like the way that Alistair is just constantly around now in his little swivel chair. He's always trying to mock Vox with whatever he's trying to do. It's quite funny. But I also like how he's secretly trying to make Vox push Valentino and Velvet away. That's really smart, and will probably be Vox's downfall in the end. The visuals in this episode were really cool. Vox's resist ceremony was such a cool spectacle. I also really like the way that they're taking Lucifer this season, and I like that they made it so he can't kill sinners. I know there's going to be a lot of contention around that, but if he could, he'd just go over to the Vs and just kill them instantly. There would be no stakes. I also loved seeing Sarah's full angelic form. It looked so cool. As for the songs in episode 5, they were really good. However, the first one is definitely the worst of the episode, but it's still not bad. It's called Bad With Us. It starts with a bunch of overlords wondering how Vox managed to capture Alistair. Then it switches to a somewhat better part, where Vox attempts to convince each of the overlords to join his team, using their music styles and interests to convince them. This song is alright, but still not too good. However, the second song is called Vox Populi, and this one is a duet between Vox and Lucifer. It starts with Lucifer threatening Vox with a rock song. Then it switches to Vox rallying the sinners of hell to join him, and it's an absolute bop. It's very Disney coded. I can imagine this song on a Broadway show as well. And the final song of the episode is called Vox Day, and this is a Vox solo song. And I didn't realise at first, but it turns out this is actually a reprise of Lucifer's section from Vox Populi. But anyway, this song is really good. Vox is basically declaring war on Heaven. I absolutely love the part where Vox makes giant wings out of screens. The way that it spins around Vox is actually mind-blowing. That part was the best bit of animation in all of Hazbin Hotel, and maybe in the entire Helluverse. It blew me away when I first saw it. As for the comedy, it was alright. There wasn't much of it because it was quite a serious episode, but Lucifer was really funny as always, and Alistair in his little spinny chair always got a chuckle out of me. The pacing was also really good, because it's all at the resist ceremony. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode. Now, let's move on to episode 6. So to start with, I really liked seeing Carmilla Carmine again. She didn't get much screen time in season 1, and she's a really cool character. The plotline with Husk was really good. I liked how natural it felt. I mean, Husk was only there because of Alistair to start with, so now that Alistair's gone, there's no real reason for him to stay. It just makes sense. I also loved seeing Husk in his natural habitat. I didn't know I needed Angel and Drag, but it was really good to see. And the seeds of Huskadus as well. It's practically canon at this point. I also liked seeing Charlie and Vaggie's plotline. Even though it got solved in one episode again, it felt a lot more deserved than Lucifer and Charlie's reunion in season 1. Also, I just have to talk about Angel Dust again. The way that Vox shows up and drags him around, it gave me flashbacks to the dressing room scene in season 1. But then, we got a really unexpected plot twist. Angel Dust has unwillingly been Vox's spy the whole time. From what I can gather, Vox has been using his hypnotization ability to get Angel to text Vox exactly what's going on inside the hotel. That's how Vox knew that Lucifer couldn't do anything to him in episode 5. It makes so much sense. Also, this scene really makes Vox seem like a real imposing villain, especially the scene with the mirrors. It's genuinely scary. Alistair is also tearing the Vs apart. He's making Vox insecure, so he pushes away his team to make him feel like he's in charge. That's definitely going to be his downfall. And the ending of this episode was also really interesting. We find out that Vox can mimic voices. He pretends to be Charlie to lure Lucifer to V-Tower. So now, Vox is going to have Alistair, Angel, and Lucifer captured. His plan is definitely going somewhere now. As for the music in this episode, it was peak. Oh my god, it's peak. The first song is called Love in a Bottle. This one is a Husk solo song, and it might be the best song of the entire show. I'm not even joking. It's basically a montage of Husk drinking and gambling, but it really gives us a deep dive into Husk's character. It also sounds fantastic. It's so catchy, the visuals are also really cool. The second song is called Losing Streak. This is an Angel Dust solo song, and while it doesn't compare to Angel's last solo, Poison, it is really good. This is the Angel drag section. I don't really have much to say about it, but it is really good and catchy. And the final song in this episode is called Easy, and this is the long-awaited Charlie and Vaggie love song, and it did not disappoint. It's very catchy, sounds great, and is just overall really good. However, it's not nearly as good as Love in a Bottle. My only problem with it is how abruptly it starts. Charlie's crying and bam, we're into a song. It's really jarring, but I do still like it. As for the comedy in this episode, it was fine. I like the scene where Vox comments on Val speaking Spanish, and Val responds by throwing a glass at Vox's screen and telling him he's from Florida. And also, Alistair was funny too. Overall, I preferred this episode over episode 5. It was awesome. In conclusion, I really like these 2 new episodes. This season keeps on getting better and better. After I figured out that Vox was going to be the main villain of this season, I knew it was going to be good. But so far, it has blown all of my expectations way out of the water. The animation is way better, the songs are way better, the pacing's way better, the writing's way better. I could go on forever about singing this season's praises. I just really hope that they can stick the landing with the finale next week. Alright guys, we've reached the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you thought of Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Did you like it? Are you excited for the finale? Tell me in the comments down below. Also, while you're down there, it'd be much appreciated if you consider subscribing because it really helps me out. But anyway, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!